It's been ages since I've done one of these because, oh my goodness, I've had the weirdest month. Like, ebb and flow, the flow, it's been the ebb. My website got hacked and then an update. I tell you, it's just, I think that the universe was conspiring for me to have a break. So, been hanging out with my kids over the holidays, but I'm right back into work this week, which has been fun. So thought I'd just let you know what's back in stock and that I'm still alive. So the books that are in this one, When Things Fall Apart, well, I didn't read this one, but I didn't have to read this one, but I know that this is a really good book, so I've got it in. New. This one here is also new in. There's another one that's very similar, which is Body Keeps a Score, which has got the same sort of nice big fat book, same cover. The Art of Sacred Smoke is just new in, new out. This looks gorgeous. Haven't even had a look yet. Oh yeah, lots of stuff in there. Oh. Right, the Poison Path Herbal. This one looks interesting as well. So it talks about all the herbs, and I don't know if you guys know about the witches, why they fly on broomsticks. It's because they used to rub some herbal ointment on there and it would make them hallucinate, so that they weren't actually flying, it was just a hallucination. So that's why witches fly on broomsticks. Ancient Egyptian Magic. This is a new book in as well. I have been doing lots of study on Egyptian mythology lately, and I've been working with Sekhmet. And I'm going to Egypt. I'm going. So I'm starting to get more Egyptian stuff in. The Art of the Witch. This, wow, it looks really dusty because all the paper was on it, but this is velvet. I need to give it a good brush, and it's just beautiful. Fiona, she's Australian witch, and that looks lovely. 101 Tarot Spreads is back in stock. Mirror Work is back in stock. Heal Your Body is a new one. I haven't had that one in before. You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hayes, back in stock. Why the Woo Woo Works is back in stock. Wild Magic, the book that goes with the Wildwood Tarot, is back in stock. Setting Boundaries Will Set You Free is back in. Secret of the Druids is back in. Shamanic Mysteries in Egypt is back in stock. Oh my goodness. Beautiful people. And The Secret Language of Your Body is back in stock. So they're the books. Right, next on to the cards. Alright, so the Star Tarot is back in stock. If you guys know, you know that this is one of my top 10 decks. The images are just stunning. This is the second edition of this one. And it's Thoth and the Rider-Waite together that she's done. Such a smart lady. Right, beautiful colours and a big fat book with lots and lots and lots of reading to do in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Another one that's back in is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, which is a beautiful colour version of the Rider-Waite Smith. It's, yeah, definitely beautiful colours, nice line work. It's very fresh. Right, another one. I went through all my tarot decks and I thought, oh, I'll bring back some new old ones because, you know, I do that from time to time. And so I've got the Mother piece back in stock, which is from the 60s. And there, oh, look at that. Like, look at that. Isn't it? There's a little bit of controversy about this deck, but I think it's definitely one that that makes you think. And you can get the Mother piece rituals Rituals Tarot that goes with it. It's a nice big book full of stuff to do with your deck. And there's another one as well, because you only get a little small book that talks about the cards. But I think I've got one around. I'll have to have a look. Anyway, so that's back in stock. Another one that I pulled out was the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, because I love this deck. It's one that I've worked a lot with over the years. I was looking at the box it's got. It's pretty hammered. But it just has all of the chakras. It's got archangels in it. It's got the I said chakras, the elements, just lots of beautiful things, and it's such a great deck. It's very it's a whole deck, like it's got lots of things that you can use with it. Right, some ones I've just noticed that I didn't open this one out. Some new ones that have come in are these little baby ones, the Druid Wisdom, Shadow Healing, in Avalon Magic. So this one here is the same people that did the Forest Fae ones that are like this. So it's got all the beautiful images, but it's got the Avalon. So she's done a tarot deck as well, Mists of Avalon. So this is sort of like a mini deck of that, because like it's got, I just went through it, it's like got the lots of stuff that's in it. Yeah, like the chalice and the hill, and so, and then the little messages on the back. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm so excited about these cards. They're so nice to have, just like sitting by, I don't know, your toaster or a jug, and pull a card every day and just see what it says. So that's Avalon Magic, Shadow Healing. Oh my goodness, these are really cool. I've said to my friend the other day, if you could just like explain shadow work to someone just really quickly, how would you say it? And then I got this deck, and there's another deck that I'll get to as well. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm definitely getting signs to work more on the shadow aspects, which is something I do not mind at all. Bring it on. So I'm excited to work with this deck. It feels really powerful, and look how little it is. It's just a tiny little thing, and it's got a lot of punch, which is really cool. Right, and the Druid Wisdom. What other ones has he done? He's done a magic. Oh, I can't remember. Gosh, my brain's getting full. But they have the beautifulest messages on them. And they're gorgeous. Like, oh. If you're into Druidy, I think that one, it says Stonehenge, yep. See that? Oh. Like, Two of Cups. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Like, oh, I'm so stoked that they do these little ones now. Oh, and it's really cool because, what's that? Why is that like that? That's weird. That's random. Oh, Hidden Oracle. So light. Yeah. Okay, right. I'm just going to ponder over all of them today, but I shouldn't because I've got to get them on the website. I haven't got them all up there. Right, so Angel Answers. This one's back in stock. These are great because if you want to answer, you just shuffle the cards. Actually, I think I did this last time. And you get a nice big book as well that Radley talks a bit more in depth of the card, and they've got color coding on the back. I can't remember what it was, but I think that if you just want a yes or no, if you just want an answer, the blue ones. If you want something that's more timing. There you go. Yellow ones, purple ones, what do you reckon? Things to work on, maybe? And that's it, I think. So let's think of an answer. Think of a question, I should say, and we'll give you an answer. Ready? Take action. Oh, yes, it's motivation time right now. You need to get off your ass and go and do something. See, look, yes, it's the right time. If you want to kick up the ass, the angel answers to the deck to have. All right, so another one that I've got back in is the Enchanted Spell Oracle. Oh, she just rocks the party. It's so nice because one of my besties bought this deck, and so she's been using it a lot, and it's like, oh, it's so nice to see other people fall in love with the deck as much as you do as well. And it's got all that little symbolism, and oh, she's one of my faves. And you in the book, it talks like there's on the card, there's like a lot, there's the what's it called, the abracadabra, the wish for good fortune. So you get the plant, the symbolism, divination, and a wish, and then a little thing there. Is that it? No, yeah. So you get a spell, keywords, and it's just such a fun deck. I love her stuff. Right, another one that's back in is the Sacred Rebels Oracle. I decided I'm going to get myself this version because this is the first version, and you don't, I mean, you can see the cards, but the other one is matte. I thought it was borderless, but I don't know if it is or not. Let me have a look. Yeah, it is borderless. It is. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to get in the new one of this because this deck's one of my faves. And then I can put this one in my studio where I do all my readings, and keep this one for the shop. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. And Alana Child, she just writes the best. She's a writer. So if you like reading and beautiful cards and being a kick-ass rebel, then this is the deck for you. Right, Seasons of the Witches are back in stock. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I will show you the Beltane one because, oh, look at that, it's number 29. I was born on the 29th. Woohoo! Because these are the latest ones in, and they are gorgeous. I think I've worked with these ones. Have I worked with these ones? Maybe I haven't. Maybe. No, it looks like I haven't because all the numbers are similar. Oh, I totally need more time in my days. It will happen. Okay. So they've got the beautiful gold edging as well. I bought the most beautiful tree book that I'm going to take to my friends to have lunch with today. Which I can't wait. Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to do that, but they're all oracles, so it'll be fun lunchtime. Okay, another one is Oracle of the Fairies is back in stock. I see lots of these ones. They're really, and I really love her mermaid one as well. It's really cool. She's sort of like the new Doreen Virtue, but not really, if you know what I mean. She's a bit more, I think she's, yeah, a bit more grounded. Another one that I have never put into the shop before is the Foundation Tarot. This guy that did these has got, they're all of people, and that's an extra card, and very arty and serene, and my niece said that's her most favourite deck to work with, so I was like, oh, I need to get it in. Look at that. They're beautiful cards. So they're new in, well, yeah, they're new in. I have never had them before. Can you believe that? I don't know what I was thinking. Everything at the right time, eh? And yeah, a beautiful little book. Not too much information, but the flip books. And yeah, that artist has done a great job of that one. Another new one is the Mythic Tarot. So my first deck was the Mythic Tarot, the first version of this one. And I think it sort of wrecked me for this deck because I like the pictures on the first one. But then I was like, that's not fair because I should get this one in for, oh, look at that card. That's one of my favorite. Ace of Wands. Reminds me of my husband because I'm Aries. He works on the World Web and like together we create shit together. He's like my protector and we climb mountains. So like I did a painting of him wearing this dress and he just hates it. He's like, why am I wearing a dress? But anyway, so I have the Mythic Tarot in stock and it's $60. Look at that. Oh, I love this deck. The best thing about it is if you like Greek mythology, this book is like jam-packed full of it. It's just the best. It's the best Greek mythology tarot deck on the market. So it's in stock for the first time as well. Can you tell I went through my cards and thought, right. Another one that's back in is the Herb Crafters Tarot. This is one of my, I'm such a herbalist. Herbs, magic, plant magic, yes, totally. I love St. John's wort. I just bought myself a new plant that's going to be there for next year to make some St. John's wort oil. Oh, and I love bee balm as well. I need to get some new one of that. Borage. Anyway, so this lady is one of my idols in the tarot world. I love her work. I love what she's done. I love red clover. Okay, so that one's back in. It's I think it was a talk that both Letitia and Joanna did together, and they were like, we tried to fit all the information in the book, but it was too small and they couldn't get it all in there, but they've condensed it all down, so it's just a little beauty. Definitely worth picking up if you're into herbs. Another one that's back in is the Psychic Tarot. It's an oracle deck. So if you're into oracle, but you want to get into tarot, it's quite a nice beginning because it doesn't have the court cards. It doesn't have like this is the Four of Cups, I think. So it's just no, it could be, is it the it could be the Four of Swords, which is, you know, rest and rejuvenate. So Seven of Pentacles, it's got the chakras instead of the quartz, the Strength card. So it's just like if you're a little bit scared of tarot, it's a nice way to make the movement from oracle into tarot. It's nice, easy. I thrash this deck when I look at that. She's got the ink around here. There's still the sun. No, it's the star, not the sun. What am I talking about? Oh, it's a great deck for people that want to get into tarot, but they're just a bit scared. Okay, the Tattoo Tarot is a new one that I've got in. This is a pip deck. So it doesn't have, I love her, isn't she gorgeous? So it's, if you're into numerology, I'd totally go for some pip decks to start off, to get in your collection, because it's a nice way to just to bounce off. And then you can start playing with things as well. Like sometimes if this comes up, I'll go, right, I need to put one card there and one card there. So if I make my head decision, my heart decision, what comes from it. And so you can sort of play with the directions of the cards as well. And I love pip decks. I think my second deck ever was the Swiss Tarot, JJ Swiss Tarot or something like that. So I've always had a pip deck in my collection. Might even be my third. But yeah, they're a beautiful deck. And I mean, look at that price. It's so freaking cheap. Another new one is the Prairie Majestic. Majestic. Oh, I can't even. I'm not going to say that because my lips are not going around the words. Actually, first of all, before I move on to that, I just want to show you these beautiful leather mojo bags that Paula Ann made. Look, she's hand sewing them, and you can put crystals, or if there's any things that you want to put in there, like some little herbs or something like that that you're doing some spell work with, or you know, whatever. Like, look how beautiful they are. They're just gorgeous, and they're on the website as well, and once they're gone, they're gone. But she's made those. Okay, so back to this one. Prairie Majesty Oracle. There we go. Explore your sovereign nature. Fuck yes. So I were really impressed when I got these out, and I've done a little bit of research about them, and quite a lot of people say that this is the Oracle deck that they reach for. They don't really reach for many other ones, but they definitely use this one the most in their collection, which I can see why, and I'm quite excited to get to sit down and really work through them and see what sort of stuff I get from them. Ooh. Okay, I think that they came out as a indie deck, and then this one's the mass market, and I think they said there was about 6 new cards or something like that. Okay, don't look, emerge and turn. Look, dragonflies. Dragonflies are lucky. Anyway, moving on, or I'll be here all bloody day, is the Wild Harmonic Oracle. This is really funky. So you get, it's a like book that's crazy, and these cards that are around, which sort of, I was sort of thinking they were going to be what are they? Not octagonal. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll just pretend I didn't say that. So these are the elements, so they've got like water or fire, celestial dimensions. What's this one? Dimensions of earth. So there's sets. So they have dimensions, celestials, earth, fire, water, shadow, and then in spirit. So it will go through the whole ones with all of the elements and the. So I think I pulled that one the other day. Shadow of shadow. Ah, see, it's all about the shadow at the moment. And then a keyword at the bottom, and they're just beautiful images. Look at that. And also it says about which way you turn it, like if it's on that way or that way or that way. So this is another deck that look at that. That I'm quite looking forward to. I was watching something the other day about, I know what it was. It was the about the Grail book. And she was talking about when 2 circles come together and creating the inner shared breath. Okay, so in the book there is a picture, and then you get the little message, a meditation and an inquiry. So I think it was in here somewhere that she said that, what did she say, Kerry? Paris, was it? Yeah. That she turns to. Lasting advice. So that one's going to be quite cool. Right, another one that's back in stock that I haven't had for a wee while is the Enchanted Tarot. This deck has some of my most favourite cards in it. It's very, like, naive, the drawings, but the cards are just stunning. Like, the lovers. How many lovers do you have old people in it? You know, like, they've stuck together through all thick and thin, and look at their tree behind them is just blossoming, and they're like, yeah, we did it. We did it. Look, the sunshine is shining on us. Like, we went through the moon and the darkness, and there was hope. All those different phases. I love that one, High Priestess. And this one, oh, look at that. See? That's so many people see themselves like that when really they're not like that at all. It's so sad. Three of Cups, look at that. Joyful friendship, abundance. And this one, oh, look. Which way do I go now? I've got to decide which way to go. Oh, a happy Queen of Cups. Is that good or what? Time out for you, buddy. Right. And look at her. She looks like a crazy empress, but I mean, hey, who doesn't want a crazy empress? And you get a nice book that goes with it as well. Lots of room to do some writing in there if you want to. Okay, another one that's back in is the Macabre Tarot. This one's gorgeous. I used it and I just had a great time with it. Look at that. Spooky one, and you get a little book. Not too much in there, so that's nice. And this cool, oh, cool. It was so funny when I opened it. There was a little cobweb in it, which just totally added to it. And the last one that I'm going to show you, oh my goodness, what a long video, is the Enchanted Tarot, which is one that I haven't had in here before, and I don't know why. I was sitting down here before going, I really love this deck. I mean, I think I'm going to chop the borders off because I don't really like the colours of the deck, but I love the images. Like, Amy's sewn all of these images, and I think that if I just didn't have the borders on them, and they're freaking huge cards, like, hello, like, I've got a big hand, and that they're just humongous cards. And I like the fact that she's got the hearts instead of the cups, and they're beautiful. She's done some beautiful work. So they're in stock. So that's it. Oh my goodness, that was fun. Hope you all have a beautiful weekend, and if you have any questions, please do yell out. I'm more than happy to answer them, or ring me, message me, whatever. Okay, I hope you're all well and happy and joyful. I totally am. Lots of love to you all. Bye.